using the package.
Incoming call from Satish Vodafone.
हेलो निकल रहा जस्ट नीचे पहुंच रहा ओके
SQL plan manager. Now here in the SQL plan management, you load it. Now here in case of SQL plan baseline is supposed to say instead of SQL ID, we call SQL head. So let's take this an example about how you have to take a note. So we know that this is what we started discussing. Baseline. Now in the baseline, let's take some demo point of view. First, we have noted that these are some terms which you have to add up. But we have to remember these terms will add up here. So how many methods we have to load this plan? One is called manual method and one is called. What parameter you use to manual? You'll use a manual method. The package name is for DBM space. So now what is the difference between these two? Obviously, I'll just try to give you the differences. What are the differences we have? So these are my differences of baseline, outline. So I'll try to go and just add it first, the difference. First check outline. Now what is order? If I ask you, tell me if I have all the three, so which one will pick up? That's a simple question. Answer is very simple. First it checks this. If not present, it will check this. If not present, it will put this. The order will be the same. Like 1, it will verify this. If not, it will verify this. If not, it will go with this. So if all three are not there, then it will build the library cache checks. Here also it's not there, then it will go with the build the label. Now what is the order? So one is outline, no. Profile, no. Baseline, no. Library cache, no. Then build. So what is the library cache? Library cache again, $P SQL plan. So we have a different query, different altogether to do it. So what are the order things to be? Check outline, profile, baseline, application, not there and build it. This happens in past state, yes, also correct. This happens in the past. So if you don't know, then let's go over here, architecture. This is the architecture folder. In the architecture folder, I just given you the third file. The third file, just scroll up and you'll see that here. Now in the parse is a part of SQL processing phases. What I'm saying here, in case of parse, what you do, you go ahead and do the syntax checks, semantic checks. In the semantic checks, you will verify, do we have outline? No. Profile? No. Baseline? No. Then it is present in the library cache. If yes, then reuse the existing. If no, build. Order is already given. First it checks here, then checks here, then go for. So it is happening in the parse? Yes, it's happening in the parse. So what I am trying to do in the checks, build a library cache. When I talk about these are the library cache. So what are these called? These are called plan stability. These are called stability. Try to maintain that. It's called stability. Okay, so let's back to our discussion about just to take this sentence also. So you may try to recollect. Maybe if it is not, then go ahead. Let's continue. Back to one question. Here we go. I given you some overview, for example. Now let's take how do I build this? How do I prepare this? So if I ask you the way to prepare, so you can go with here using this particular package. Load from source. Either you go with the baseline can be prepared with the auto manual or example this will be demo and not demo possible today itself, rather just add it until Feb 21, so that you just reference. Next one. So I either go with manual, either go with auto capture. So how do you start auto capture? Auto capture purpose, you do this way. Optimal capture plan baseline true, default is false. Highly recommended, don't do it at the system level. Do it at the session level. Otherwise, your sysop gets fill up like anything. It's not recommended. Now, the next question would be, here a little bit tricky point once you prepare. So this parameter, I can do it at the session level or system level, it's modified. Word called capture is nothing but start storing in where? In my baseline. I hope it's clear. So is there good options to load through this? Answer no. It is not good. Rather, better to load it through manual. Highly recommended. Don't go with the auto capture, but still it's possible, and manual also. Why it is not auto capture is good? Because if you start making a true, then what?
Incoming call from
To a statement you write, it starts storing the baseline. And I don't want all query to be stored. Rather, I want only the query which are trying to expect output ratio not constant, clearly given here. So if you say that it's preferred if the output ratio is not constant and it's always flipping, in that case, those query only is preferred to store. That's the reason it is not auto capture, is suggested. But today you don't know it's going with a flip or not. So, can I use it for important queries? Yes, absolutely. Let's say you have 1,000 statements which are required a flip, maybe expected. So you will try auto capture and ask them to run those 1,000 statements and turn off. That's it. Later, those 1,000 statements wanted another plan, they will build it and it starts mapping, checking, and whichever is good, according to that data, it will be preferred to go with that respective plan. Now the next point here is you need to know there are certain terms will be referred in the baseline. This is a very much confusion sentence in the going forward. So let me just slowly repeat. The topic is, sometimes I call it as a SQL plan baseline. Sometimes we also call SPM, short for SPP, and it is also called SQL plan management. Sometimes called SPM. Of view, it is called management. See, from the viewpoint of view, it is called baseline. So this is a confusion. Okay, so now the terms, package point of view, it's SPM, and the viewpoint of view, it's a baseline. Other points. So what is the actual space consumption area? This is SOX table space. Now next one is, in this view, what is the view name? DB SQL plan baseline. In this view, there are certain columns you need to remember. What are the column name? The column name is called here accepted, and the accepted output value would be either no, either yes. If it is accepted yes, or accepted no, that's based on it. So if it is no, we call it is history plan. If it is accepted yes, it is called baseline plan. Now what is the meaning of this? An example, I will give you one box. In that I will make one circle. And what this is that the outside layer is called the SOX. Okay, the word called SOX, and sometimes we call SPM. Okay, so that is SOX or SPM. Now here they made it the inner area, which is they call history, and the circle area they call baseline. The one term called X, history, and in short accepted. What you have to remember, accepted is supposed to be no. Yeah? Accepted.
Huh?
That's the meaning of history. Same value if I take here.
Huh?
वो ऐसे रख देता है क्या?
अभी
Accepted.
शाम को दो
No, I'll make it a baseline.
पानी भी नहीं है वहाँ पे.
And accepted yes. That's it. So if you understand this sentence, you are almost done with this topic.
अरे वो
So
नल
what
बंद
it
कर
is
दिया.
actually trying to say here, The plan 1, the first plan always goes to base 1.
ये वाला भी किचन का भी
So if you say example you trying to go for capture, after capture or you go with load, you have options of load. You use these options to load it. Either you use it capture. What it does it, the first plan will go to inside the square box, inside the circle, it will enter. So in short, the column says that, column name accepted says that yes. Let's example, this is my plan 1, nested loop plan. Example. Again, data change happens. Today, the table 1 has 4 rows, table 2 has maybe 100 rows, that's okay. But if the data flip, so this is the day 1 options. So in this day 1, it is going to be nested loop, it is good option. So this is for day 1. So table 1 is a small table, only hardly 4 rows, and table 2 has a bigger table, that's okay. We are having 100 rows in there, so that's fine. But tomorrow, the T1 table becomes 100 rows, and T2 also becomes 100. In this case, this plan is a back plan. In that case, Oracle will build one more plan for hash join, an example. Or Oracle may go with sort merge join also. If it is equi-join, it will go with hash join. If it is not equi-join, it will go with sort merge join. Simple word, equi or non-equi. Based on that, it prefer to go with this. So you have only 3 choices, either nested loop, hash join or sort merge from the join point of view. From the access point of view, consider maybe it's a full table scan example. And today it is working fine because it's a lot of data is coming. Tomorrow your data gets changed and now you have only 1 record. That means you got an index plan. Or vice versa. Today you have only 1 record, that's okay. Tomorrow data growth happens, so it becomes an index. So it's one of the good options. It's full table scan is good option. Like that, if you have one plan inside, one plan outside, the outside plan it is later prepared. Inside plan is first time it's prepared. Inside what we call base plan, outside what we call history. Column name is called accepted in both the cases. Only the value would be no or yes. If it is accepted yes, that plan will be useful. Accepted no, that plan will not be useful. But the point here is, we want this plan to compare with the existing plan. What we want to compare the outside plan, history plan with the base plan. What if we call word compare? But they will use the keyword not compare. They will use the word evolve. For the word. So like evaluation happens the same way. It's called evaluation. In other words, you are trying to compare it. So that means it's an evolve will happen. So in that case, you are comparing. So existing with a history. If existing, taking an example, existing taking 5 minutes, and the new is taking 1 minute. Is it good or bad? Absolutely good. If existing is taking 5 minutes and now new is taking 1 minute, so it's better to take him inside. If it is existing is taking 1 minute and new is taking 5 minutes, then don't take him inside. Don't take him inside the circle. We call keep it no only. If you take him inside the circle, we call change it no to yes. When you do the no to yes, other word, when you go for evolve. When you go for evolve, either you manually do it or the night task window will do it for you. The night window task will do it for you. That's automatically scheduled. You don't need to do anything, but it does it for you. If you want to do it manually, it's available. You want to wait for till night window, so let's wait for that until this not compared. So this whole process is called the topic SQL plan, baseline or plan management. Any question? Any doubts? Yes, I unmuted. You can ask your questions if you have anything. So I know that this is a topic until you're not practicing or demonstration is not shown to you, you're not that much familiar. So only point you have to remember is this. In case of this particular view, we have column called accepted. But I said that by default, what is the value? The first plan, it's always yes. Second plan, initially say no. Initially it says no. What I have to do, I have to say evolve, compare, verify, either manually or wait for autotask.
ते लोग पोचले.
So if the second plan is better than the first plan, then the column will change its value. Accepted, no big yes. Pushing plan and to baseline, what we call. But in a background, value first distance. If the second plan is not better than the first plan, then accepted no will as it is, so will not change. Keep this plan history only
काय
and
नाही,
delete
इथे
this.
असलं तर बघ इथे इडली भेटते.
So either you go with the first plan. How do you load the first plan? Either you load manually or there is an application. So this, yes, this it's a plan. It's not a column name. Will optimizer use this plan? Yes, sir. Okay, so but this is the now will say that yes or no. So yes, plan will be used. No, plan will not be used. Based on that, that's the answer to the question. If you note that, there are many more points I will discuss, but this is just a start. It's your party. What?
Okay, so we spoke about the accepted and the not accepted, which is in the inside this is so who decides that whether optimizer accept this or no? The optimizer will decide. Okay, got it. Thank you. So sometimes there are chances, right?
No, there's no chance he will compare with that. Yeah, it is a chances. It may not be like this. He may not accept it immediately, but you have to do some.
Correct. It might not accept immediately. Also, it also may tell you that it might also say a wrong plan.
No. That is because of the statistics. The statistics is not accurate. The optimizer also may think according to that. Well, if you want to go with a better way, I think have a proper statistic. Otherwise, your point is valid.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So after each statistics job baseline will create a new plan.
Yes, as per the statistics, as per the new
कि खाने होके निकल जाए या उधर से निकल जाए, क्या बिना पार्ले होके
baseline
नहीं यहाँ से
history will be prepared.
यहाँ
The
से तो
basic
हाईवे पकड़ने के
if
लिए
you exhibit the
तो
body, sometimes you added index. Again, plan is a baseline plan, which is a full table scan, and you created one index, then the history plan gets created. And later, evolve will happen. So evolve will nothing but compare the second plan with first plan. If the index plan is good, compare with the full table scan, he will accept it. If no, then he will reject it. So what he will compare? He will
अरे
compare
हेडफोन तो
these all
काय
points. What we
बॅटरी
discussed
लो झाली
about
विसरलो का
elapsed time, CPU time, buffer gates, optimizer cost, direct writes, and all those. So same points regarding baseline plan and the new plan. So if the baseline plan elapsed time is compared to less, buffer gets also compared to less, and the cost is less. So accordingly, then only the history plan, the index plan, or the new plan will be pushed to baseline or convert
कभी
accepted
तो
to
गए
base.
नहीं बाकी
If
आप
not,
देखिए
then keep it.
और खाने का होगा ही
Don't accept. So it uses message. The plan was automatically accepted because of it's tested. So 12 times better than the base.
क्या हो गया ना कि अभी ना टंकी की बॉटल
So these baseline plans will old baseline plans will move quickly, or do we need to clean up the
52 weeks.
fixes?
After 52 weeks, it will be. So the baseline plan will be, if you are not using it, and it will try to check is you go with the here, just go to here, and just if the space is not sufficient, then this is substable space. Go to RDBMS admin, DBMS SPM .SQL, and here you will just check the week. Then you say that how many 53 weeks in short 1 year.
कल तो डॉक्टर को यही बता रही थी उसको क्या
1 year plus a week is 52 weeks is 1 year, and 52 plus 1 is 53 weeks. And if this is the case, if you are not using it, then this plan will be removed. Okay, so the retain after that post recent use. So it is important recent use based on the recent use. If you are not reusing it, then it will not. It is candidate for you. If you are using it, there is no question whether it is last 10 years back prepared, but still you are using it again and again, then you'll retain it. The other point, remember the space crunch. In the SysOx table space, it will give you 50% of space usage. So that's based on that. So we have a value can change. We can decrease or increase
अरे लूंगी
between 5 weeks to 523 weeks.
एनुअल डे
Okay, so that's possible. And we can even possible to tell that optimizer don't use my SysOx table space 3%, rather 2%, 10%, 15%. Like that, you can go and ask the baseline not to consume my SysOx table space much.
Sir, evolve, we have to do it manually, right?
So evolve will take care automatically in the night window. Evolve task will automatically schedule. You don't need to do it anything. It does it for you. So if it is not done, then you have to do it. Or you have disabled it, then you have to do it. Any question?
So if I want to, if I do not want to wait till the night will evolve to.
Correct. You can manually trigger it.
Okay.
So you can run this particular command manually like this. Evolve.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
अभी वो उल्टी कर
But how does we come to know if there are number of statements are there? Then how?
Your application developer has to tell that, okay, why this query is not working as expected. So then only I will go and jump on it. It is called reactive. Or you go with AWS, just check what are the query which is taking a lot of buffer gates, and are they flip happening. Yesterday it is taking a less buffer gates, today it is more buffer gates, or yesterday it is going with full table scan, now it is going with the other plan. Those you manually check it. So you try, you reactive.
Basically, wherever this baseline is available, we need to check with respect to that. Thank you.
So that's it, guys. So I have another class now to be scheduled. So I will jump on it. So any questions here? So later we'll discuss